Hi, I'm Beaver, this is Parkitect, and if you're a fellow Giga Chad rollercoaster tycoon enjoyer, such as myself, I think you're gonna want to see this. So, the other day, there I was, browsing Humble Bundle as I am a filthy little for good deals. And I came across a bundle that had a game in it called Parkitect. And I like park builders, so I decided to go ahead and take a look, and what I found was simply beautiful. See, back in the day, like 85 million years ago, I put many hours on Rollercoaster Tycoon on the original Xbox. It's a simple game. Build a theme park, make money, sometimes commit a murder here or there. It's a nice, relaxing experience. So when I realized this game, Parkitect, is a spiritual successor to it, I was all in. And brother man, it does not disappoint. Now I'll admit, it's been quite a while since I've played the original Rollercoaster Tycoon, or 2, or anything like that for that matter. So I can't say I remember it super well. Because of that, I'm going to avoid doing any like side-by-side comparisons and just focus on Parkitect. And it's an amazing park builder. You can build thrill rides, which are these crazy exciting rides, or you can build some nice calm rides for the little soy boy babies. Or you can do like I do, and if any of the weaklings who ride these dare set foot in my park, they're disposed of promptly. Now, you have a couple game modes to pick from, being free play and campaign. In campaign, you have to beat some scenarios, which will in turn then open up a new scenario for you to beat. For example, maybe you have to build a park on an airstrip, and after you do that, you'll make a western park, and then a park on a lake, and so on and so forth. Each park has a variety of objectives you need to beat. For example, some parks might need 400 guests, and some parks you might need to sell 200 tickets, and so on and so forth. And free play, well, it's free play. Do whatever you want. Now, when you first start, you might notice you don't really have much to pick from. That's because you need to give money to the research team so they can research you new rides. Although I don't really know exactly what it is they're researching. I mean, what is there really to research about rides, you know? It goes in a circle, gravity, if something goes up, it goes down. I don't really know what they're doing in there with all the money I'm giving them. But hey, they give me new stuff to play with like roller coasters, so I'm just gonna keep giving them money. And speaking of coasters, how can you have a theme park without coasters? And this game has quite a few to pick from. Some being nice and calm, and some less calm. And it just wouldn't be right if they were not fully customizable. You want to make a speedy, neck-breaking launch machine? Or a nice, calm coaster with a few hills? You want to make an upside-down, 8Gs pulling, whiplash-giving monstrosity? Or a nice river ride that stretches on for miles and miles? You can do all that and so much more. Now, all the coasters you can pick from will generally have something special about them. For example, some of them are able to go beyond vertical, which is to say have a drop beyond 90 degrees. Some of them can go upside down, and some are just ridiculously fast. One of the best parts of Rollercoaster Tycoon was actually building the coasters, and here, they've executed it flawlessly. Moving on from the coasters, one thing I really like about this game is all the stuff you have to manage. Quite a few other park building games can fall short on this, but not here. You have to hire mechanics, cleaners, entertainers, and haulers who will deliver merchandise to stores and stalls around your store. And all these employees need rest areas, training areas, and methods to get around the park quickly. And if you fail on that part, your stands might run out of food or merchandise, or you might have guests get stuck on the spinning twister for about 20 minutes. Sorry about that one, guys. But hey, if you manage to make a full recovery, you'll have a great story to tell. Ooh. Anyways, you will also need to manage stuff for guests as well, so you'll need to make sure there are enough benches, trash cans, restrooms, food stalls. And while doing all this, you need to make sure all the employee things, like their pass, you're hiding. Otherwise, you'll break your guest immersion, and they don't really like that. Kinda like spinning for 20 minutes, but you know, whatever. Now, you can also designate zones for your employees as well, where they'll only work in certain areas of your park, if you really want to try to min-max their efficiency, which you better do. I am not paying this guy $16 a month to stand around and look pretty. No, no, no. He needs to get to work. Bunch of freeloaders. Honestly, I can't believe I even give him breaks. And what might be the best part of this game is the customizability. All the small little details that you can work with. I love this part so much. In a different video I made talking about the newer Jurassic World park building games, I mentioned how it didn't really feel like you had a lot of control over the minor things in your park. This is absolutely not a problem here. You can change almost anything. If people think your park entrance fee is a good deal, you can double it. Think they're getting a little too much value from that hot dog? Make it cost $17. You worked really hard on a coaster and you want to make sure you get your money's worth for your labor? Set the ride fee to $300. And that's not all you can customize. You can even change things to how many seats are on a ride, how many spins it'll do, how many laps per go-kart ride. Now, this is really useful so that if you notice a line is getting backed up and you can't make it any longer, you can just make the ride quicker. Or you can jack up the price so less people will waste time in line when they could be giving you money elsewhere. Or just do both. Be a good little capitalist. Give them less value for more money. That's what I say. Also, on the note of customizing rides, you can even make them play custom music. If you want your G-Lock to play Dream Mask Sus version, you can make that happen. You can make your nice, family-friendly plane carousel play 3 big balls. Going on for this a bit more, you can even customize the size of decorations like Big Rock or Little Rock, big sign, little sign, and custom signs, which you can use to put any image from your PC on it. I feel like they really should not have given me all this power with custom signs and music. I have way too much fun with it. It's really nice. You know, I think that pretty well covers most of what I wanted to say. Oh, one thing I forgot about is actually this game has workshop support on Steam. So you can make like custom builds when it comes to rides and stuff, it's pretty cool. But no, I really like this game. It is actually so good. Hey, Post Justin here. I also forgot to mention, this actually has multiplayer. So, that's cool. No, it's crazy. I found this game completely by accident on Humble Bundle. And I have had just such a great time with it. I don't regret buying it at all. Now, if you enjoyed Rollercoaster Tycoon, or really any park builder for that matter, or you just want to play obscene music on family rides, I think you are really going to enjoy this game if you give it a shot. But with that, I'm out of here. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace!